from the Edward Jones Dome in St. Louis, Missouri. Today's game. This rivalry even bigger because of geographical location.
Not only have both these teams called St. Louis home at one time or another, but since realignment, the Cardinals have also become a division opponent. Hey, that only adds more to the mix when these two play.
Welcome to another presentation of NFL football. Hi, everyone. I'm Al Michaels, and with me, as always, John Madden.
These guys are lucky to have a quarterback like this to lead their team. He can make the best defenses look like some Pop Warner practice squad when he's at the top of his game. That secondary will have a hard time stopping him and his receiving crew in this one.
The Rams have some good receivers, too, and it's a big reason for his success passing. Now, this is his favorite target, and when you see what he can do with a football in his hands, it's easy to understand why. The coaches have told us that they wanted to get him some catches early in the game, so we'll have to see if they stick to that game plan.
Look at them down there. Offense, defense, it doesn't matter. They just want to start hitting somebody. Heck, they're already hitting each other.
Let's go to midfield for the coin toss. Both teams ready for tonight's showdown, so let's head to the field for the kickoff. Number 13 comes in to kick off. Not a bad kick. They'll set up for the return. From the 6-yard line. He can't wrap him up. And they're ready to go on offense for the first time.
This defense will stop him for sure.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on their own 25. Warner gets set. Gets the toss to the right. Gain of 5, maybe 6 yards there.
Give this one a try.
Arizona looks like they're playing the pass as they're lined up in the dime.
Cowboy! Set!
Pressure coming with the pass. Interception. He's on the run. He's at the 20. The 10. Touchdown, Arizona. He got way up there to make the pick.
I'll tell you, these interceptions are all about timing, and he timed that jump perfectly.
Number 13 comes in to attempt the point after. And it's up, and the extra point is good. The kickoff team lines up. It's on its way. From the 3. Breaks the tackle. Spins away. That interception brought their last drive to a sudden halt. After collecting themselves on the sidelines, let's see what happens here. The Rams appear capable of running away with this game, John, if they can get everything rolling offensively. A couple of turnovers, and this could turn into a rout.
High-powered offenses aren't very high-powered when they don't have the ball.
Handed off to the back. The 30. He loses it. The Cardinals had it. The ball came free, and the defense was right there to scoop it up.
The ball carrier has to make sure that he wraps the ball up better when he sees contact coming.
Coach is hoping to get it right here because that could be a big lift for the team.
What the official will be looking for here is to see if the knee is down. It's tough to say with that replay. This one won't be easy.
The call on the field is overturned. No timeout to be charged to St. Louis.
And that challenge was a good decision as the call is overturned.
Well, sometimes the official sees what you see, and sometimes he sees something else. But this time, everyone could see the call had to be changed.
We got nothing. Stay in.
Only one man in the backfield. The Rams using motion. Pressure, throwing. This one falls incomplete. This defense, John, knows how to create a lot of pressure.
He waited until the last second, then he got the ball out of there. He does a nice job of feeling the pass rush, but he has to know who his hot receiver is if he feels pressure, or if he sees the defense coming on a blitz.
Hand off to the tailback. Fall. Couldn't find any room on that one.
They really hustle on the defensive side of the ball. They're very good at clogging up the line, limiting the number of holes and cutback lanes that the back has to choose from.
Baker will come into this game to punt. Metcalf is back to receive this kick. Fair catch called for.
Hey, no reason to take a chance and risk a fumble. Smart move there by the returner.
1st and 10. Ball on their own 26. Ball gets set. He sees something in the defense. Pickup of 6 on the counter.
Watch where there's movement up front. Look for the hole and send your man into the secondary.
Dropping back, under pressure, with the throw, into the open field. Right on the mark there to move the chains.
And the thing is, the secondary looked a little on their heels on that one. They just couldn't converge on the ball in time, and now they get a whole new set of downs.
Set. Get out.
Man in motion. Terrell was stuffed on that play, John.
They're just relentless when the offense decides to run the ball. They break down blocks very quickly. They do a good job maintaining their gap assignments, limiting cutback opportunity.
Set. Is that all you got?
Closing in, gets the pass off. Here's an open. Breaks free. The rush was on, but it's a nice game thanks to a nice throw.
They knew the defense was coming on a blitz, and when the pressure doesn't get to the quarterback quickly enough, somebody's going to be open downfield. And that's exactly what happened on that play.
Come on now. Come on, D up. They got enough. Set.
Changing the play now.
40-yard 374. Hut. Hit him low.
Using motion. Tosses it right. Can't wrap it. Pickup of about 5 that produces a fresh set of downs.
Yeah, and the offensive line did a pretty good job picking up the blitz, giving him the extra time he needed to find the hole.
They line up in the I formation.
Set. Hut. Let's go. Come on. Hut.
Ollie stops the play in the backfield. John, he's hurt. We'll get an update from Melissa as soon as the extent of the injury is known. It's 2nd down and a long way to go. Ball on the 37-yard line.
Set. Get at him.
Calling an audible now. Plummer with a man in motion. This one is handed off. The offensive line controlled the line of scrimmage, and he picked up good yardage.
Yeah, and the key to that run was the guys up front getting into their blocks quickly, keeping their base and pushing them back. Now, that's how you block on a running play.
And this is the 8th play of this drive. Using motion. Pressure coming. Looking for a receiver with the pass. A short pass off the mark, and it's now 4th down.
You better kick it here.
From here, this will be about a 46-yard field goal. And it's on its way. Long enough, but it's wide left.
The smart coach would call this play.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on their own 36. Warner using split backs.
At the 36-yard line. 1st and 10.
Pass play here on 1st down. Pressure with the throw, and it's caught. Nice call going to the air, and that'll move the chain.
This is a good one to call.
Set. Eagle left.
They'll pass on first down. Under pressure, so they'll lose yardage on that tackle by Miller. Good idea bringing the blitz here.
That was a heck of a play. I think he felt the rush coming. He just couldn't get out of there quickly enough.
Arizona doesn't want a long pass over anybody's head here, so they back up the secondary.
44-yard line.
Let's go. Come on.
Dropping back. Throwing. Makes the adjustment. Clearly, they were on the same page on that play.
These days, offenses rely on a short, quick pass, and the receiver gaining lots of yards after the catch.
Set. Hook out right. Give it all you got.
Fall. Great fake. Surveying the field. Heaving it over the middle. He made the catch. Great play there by Owens.
That's the type of thing that can happen when you get this guy the ball. He's going to move the ball, and he's going to move it with speed. Here's a good defense for this situation.
1st and 10. They line up in the I formation. Fall. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
Give this one a shot.
Only one man back. Fall. They're trying to find some room in the middle, but there was no place to go.
And I'll tell you what happened. The defense was coming with a lot of guys in a run blitz, and the hole that play was supposed to go through was filled with defenders.
We'll see.
Arizona will call a timeout here. They have 2 timeouts left. It's 3rd down and 10 to go. Ball on the 11-yard line.
Cowboy.
Arizona looking for pass with only 3 down linemen and 7 DBs on the field. Drops back. With the throw, the defender's got it. Breaks free. To the 20, the 30, the 40. Clearly not his best throw.
And that's exactly what not to do when you have the ball near the end zone. You have a lot less room to work with, and the quarterback can't force throws like that.
46 defense in this time. It's rid of it. Incomplete pass.
Be patient out there. When you see an opportunity, that's when you attack. But don't force it.
Centers is the deep back.
Ball on the 47-yard line.
Closing in, looking downfield, scrambling around, right on target. Big time play by Sanders.
The thing is, he got some separation there, and he was able to get him a big chunk of yards.
Only one man in the backfield. Changing the play now.
Green, 16.
Number 84, the man in motion. Fullback gets the call, picks up about 5.
Look for your guy in the corner of the end zone and let it rip.
They need 5.
Set.
After 1 quarter of football, a touchdown separates these 2 teams with the score. Arizona, 7. St. Louis, 0. And we're ready to start the 2nd quarter. The backs are lined up in an I. Plum gets set. He sees something in the defense. Hand it off. Loose ball. Fumble is scooped up. Big sigh of relief from the offense after the recovery.
You love an offense that is always aware of what's happening on the field.
So it's 1st and goal. Terrell, the deep back.
Get up, Ron. That all you got? Get out, Steve. Give it all you got.
Plummer with a man in motion. They give it to the halfback. Breaks the tackle. Touchdown, Arizona.
Look at him here. He wasn't going to be stopped on that one. He's a hard runner. He just shrugs off the defenders, and he gets in for a touchdown.
for the extra point. And it's up. The extra point attempt is good. Well, John, a short drive. He covered the distance, found the end zone. 6 points.
As a defense, it's a tough situation when you come out and you realize the offense doesn't have to go very far. I'm sure the next drive they'll come out and want to stop them, no matter where the drive starts.
Nice distance. From the 5-yard line. Stiff. Ready now for the first play of the drive. The defense will be looking for another pick. They line up in the I formation.
Set.
Breaks free of the defender. Good gain of about 7 on that play.
You should stop them with this play.
2nd and 4 coming up here. Ball on their own 29. Gets rid of it. Breaking free. Powering ahead. They move the sticks with that completion.
I tell you, he put that one right on the money. They're just out there playing a little pitch and catch.
Stay guys.
Going to the air on 1st down. Hand off to the tailback. No place to run on that one.
And the thing is, when you don't get underneath the defensive line, you're not going to have the leverage that's needed to knock them off the ball. And that time, the defense had all the leverage.
Stay after him.
He's looking. Gets the pass off. Picked off. It's intercepted. Breaking free. The 40. The 30. The 20. The 10. Touchdown, Arizona. Knight comes up with the big interception.
This guy's a great defender. He just always seems to be in the right place at the right time.
They'll line up for the extra point. The kick is up, and he tacks on the extra point. The kickoff team lines up. Sends it sailing. From the 2. Just won't go down. Now that's a stiff one. The Rams have their work cut out for them as they take over at the 23. Arizona comes out in the quarter defense. Loosening up the coverage on the outside. The pass on 1st down. He surveys the field with the pass. The incomplete pass bringing up 2nd down.
Try this call here.
On the play.
So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on their own 23.
D up.
Looking for an option. Guns it to the right side. He has some room. Loses 1 tackle. Amazing play by number 84.
You talk about making it look easy out there. He caught that, and he made it look very easy.
Snake up.
Fall. Nice play fake. Rolling right. Gets rid of it. Here's Rowe. He finds his man. Warner put the ball in there perfectly.
And that's one thing this guy does well. Put the ball right in the place where it needs to be. This play might work.
They need about 3. Ball on the 41-yard line. The corners playing off a bit. Going to the left. Great job running the toss on that play, and 1st down.
Here's a good defense for this situation.
The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him. The corners are backing off. Tossing it over the middle. The 30. They've got something going here.
Yeah, it's been one 1st down after another. They're putting together a nice-looking drive here.
Get in there.
Fall lines up behind his fullback in the eye. Surveying the field with the throw right to him. Warner delivered the pass right on time, John.
And I love the way this guy throws the football. He has great touch, seems to always be putting it right there in the number.
The Cardinals line up in the quarter defense. The corners playing back. Drops back. Throwing. He hits his receiver. When you think about guys with great hands, he's very close to the top, John.
I'll tell you what, he does a great job of using his hands and not letting the ball get into his body. He's worked very hard to improve his pass catching, and I think he's become one of the best out there.
Pressure coming, throwing a strike to the end zone. Touchdown, St. Louis. And he's able to get open in the end zone. Great play.
The defense just seemed to lose track of him down there. They have to do a better job keeping the play in front of him so that that kind of thing doesn't happen.
They'll get set for the extra point. And it's on its way, and he tacks on the extra point. Down the field they went efficiently and effectively, over 70 yards to the end zone.
Well, football is all about trusting your teammates to make good decisions out there in the heat of the battle. When you can do that, everybody starts firing on all cylinders, and you can come up with drives like the one we just saw.
Let's see if they can have the same sort of success on this possession that they had in their last, picking up a lot of yardage through the air on their way to a score. Dropping back, gets rid of it, won't have to break stride. Plummer flung that pass in there.
There it is, he got it in there in a hurry, and they pick up enough for a first down. Be patient out there. When you see an opportunity, that's when you attack, but don't force it.
Set. Hut.
Gets it. Gain of a couple on that carry.
Spread the ball around and make sure the defense knows that they have to cover every receiver.
Set.
He sees something in the defense.
Red 74.
Using motion. Goes with a short pass to the right side. He just overthrew that one.
It almost looked like he might have been trying to throw it to someone else.
Third and 9. Ball on the 36-yard line.
Here come the heat. Set. He's back.
Dropping back, throws it. He hits his receiver.
Now this is one heck of a play. Look at it. They're in a hole here on third down, and they come through with this perfect play that gets them a first and keeps the drive going.
It's 1st and 10. McWilliams never seems to go down on the first hit as we take a look at his rushing total and yards after contact. Morrell, the lone back, man in motion. Again with the carry. Picked up 9 on the play.
On the carry, 9-yard gain on the play.
Set.
Changing the play now.
Red 74.
Using motion. Tosses it out to the right. And he's brought down at the 38. Flag down.
Got an inadvertent face mask.
This appears to be of the 5-yard variety.
I'll tell you, these face masks are getting so big, you can start off going for a jersey and end up with a handful of face masks.
The Cardinals line up with 2 backs behind the quarterback. Man in motion. Pressure. He surveys the field. Rolling right. With the pass. Just about a 3-yard gain.
Use some motion to throw off the defense. Don't let them get too comfortable.
The quarterback gets set with only 1 back behind him.
Red 25.
The Cardinals using motion. They'll bring him down at the 29.
If the defense is all back in coverage, sometimes you can break a run for a big gain.
So 2 minutes left before halftime.
You need a good release on this pass. Keep this drive moving.
2 minutes left in the quarter. Drops back, under pressure, gets the pass off, and he makes the grab. Centers was in perfect position to make that catch.
A completed pass requires good communication between the quarterback and his receiver.
This is the 10th play of this drive. He sees something in the defense.
Come on, get up. Here comes the heat. Give it all you got. Is that all you got? All right. Hit him low. That's all you. 94. Get in there.
Crosses it out to the right. Breaks free of the defender. Excellent run for a first down.
They brought some extra heat with the blitz, but he was able to find some room and pick up the first.
First and 10. Ball on the 18-yard line.
Set.
First and 10. Ball on the 18-yard line.
Bulldog under.
McWilliams moves in motion.
Get in there, Lonnie. Ain't nothing.
Going to the air on first down. He surveys the field, and this pass is completed. He's inside the 10. He dumped it off and left it up to the receiver to get the first.
When it comes to the screen pass, you have to have perfect timing. You don't want to give the play away too early because the defense will pick up on it and flow to that side of the field and shut it down.
Set. They got nothing.
Dropping back, closing in, looking downfield, rolling out to his right. Throwing it away. So he didn't see anybody open and just threw it out of bounds.
Big passing down right here. This is what it's all about.
Pressure coming, flings it to the outside, so he can't get it to him.
That pass was clearly overthrown.
Third and goal. 7 yards to the goal line. Looks like he's changing the play. Moore, the man in motion. Steps up, looking for an option. Rolling left. Arizona will call a timeout here. They have one left. Number 13 leads the field goal team into the game for the attempt. The kick is up. Splits the uprights, and good. It's the end of the second quarter with the score. Arizona 24. St. Louis 7. Let's get back to the play on the field. So with halftime now over, let's take a look at how both teams performed in the first half. They'll return this one. From the 5.
Shows a lot of determination in getting to the ball carrier on this one. Look at how he fights off the blockers, and he makes a heck of a play to bring him down.
Plummer sees something in the defense. Looks for a seam in the middle, but there's nothing there.
The defense had great penetration, and they were right there to cover their gap assignments.
Drops back, pressure, looking downfield, rolling out to his right. With the pass, he finds his man. McWilliams is one of those receivers who always seems to find a way week after week to get open, and that's his 4th catch today.
Set.
Under pressure, looking for a receiver. Throwing, great throw. And he stopped at the 49.
Use some motion to throw off the defense. Don't let him get too comfortable.
Ball at midfield.
Set. Bring that pain, baby. You got it.
Using motion.
Take him out.
Again with the run. Gets the call, picks up 4, maybe 5 there.
Watch where there's movement up front. Look for the hole and send your man into the secondary.
Ball on the 44-yard line.
We got nothing. Bust his grill, deep.
Plummer sets up.
Bust his grill.
Sanders comes in motion. Closing in with the throw, and incomplete. Plummer with a hot hand on this drive.
And what he's doing is sitting back there in the pocket, seeing everything, making great decisions, and getting the ball to the right guy. He's playing very well right now.
The quarterback gets set with only one back behind him. Looks like he's changing the play. The Cardinals using motion. Terrell. Fletcher records the stop at the 27-yard line.
Come on, show these guys some power football.
Ball on the 27-yard line.
Mad dog open. Set. Let's go. Come on. Get at him, D.
Drops back with the pass. A little behind, but he has it. And again, it's 1st and 10.
Hey, they're getting a good push up front, and the receivers are getting open. They're making a catch. That's what you have to do to get in the end zone.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on the 19-yard line.
Set.
He sees something in the defense. Number 84 in motion. On the ground. Straight ahead for a gain of a couple.
Look for your guy in the corner of the end zone and let it rip.
Changing the play now. The Cardinals using motion. He's inside the 10. The first set of downs after a nice pickup on the ground.
Hey, nice job up front, holding their block and allowing him to get a good run for a first down.
Centers the lone back. Penalty marker down on the field.
Good ball. Let's start on the offense.
Early movement there.
The offense needs to do a better job focusing.
So it's 1st and goal. Terrell lines up behind his fullback in the eye. They'll go with the run once again. Only a yard on the halfback.
1 yard gain on the play.
The Rams come out with 8 guys in the box.
On the 12-yard line.
Looks like he's calling an audible.
Green, 58.
Using motion. Now that's a stiff one. Terrell couldn't escape the pursuit and was cut down quickly.
These guys up front are very tough to block because they can use their size and strength to get excellent leverage on running plays. Sometimes they struggle a little with their consistency, but they always seem to be a big factor when the game's on the line.
We'll see.
Dropping back, pressure coming, looking for a receiver, goes with a short pass to the right side. The defense really put the pressure on.
And you should credit the defensive line. They do a nice job tying up the blockers and can bring pressure up the middle. When you combine their play with the fact that the defensive coordinator likes to bring additional blitzes from the outside, it can make for a very long day for the quarterback.
And it's up. The try is good. That successful field goal attempt is his 2nd of the game. The Cardinals pour it on with another score. Decent kick. We should have a return. From the 2. The Rams need to rebound quickly as they start this drive at the 21-yard line.
1st and 10. Ball on the 21-yard line.
Come on.
Loosening up the coverage on the outside.
Set. Get at it.
They'll pass on 1st down. Pressure, throws it out over to the left. And he's pushed out of bounds at the 26-yard line.
This play might work.
2nd and 5. Ball on their own 26.
Set. Stay after.
And there's a flag on the play.
Good ball. Let's start on the offense.
Newton moved early.
I think that guy forgot what the snap was.
So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on their own 21. 7 defensive backs in on this one. Surveying the field. Throws it. Incomplete. He was unable to bring that one in.
No receiver's perfect, so you'll even see the best ones drop a few. But the key word is a few.
Arizona drops its safeties into deeper coverage to be more prepared for the long pass. Throwing short to his left. Into the open field. They went back to the screen.
The screen pass requires that you have some quick linemen who can move wide of the tackle and set up blocks for the guy coming out of the backfield.
So they'll line up the punt after going 3 and out. Here's the kick. He has a lot of open field here. And the offense getting ready to come back on the field after a decent return.
You're told to get as much as you can on a return, and that's just what he did.
The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him. Terrell breaks the tackle, sheds the tackle. Picked up 9 on the play.
9-yard gain on the play.
Sees something in the defense. Using motion. Cross play to the right. Terrell picks up just enough. So he works his way past the marker for a first down. 1st and 10. Ball on their own 48. They line up in the I formation. Passing on 1st down. Under pressure. This pass is incomplete.
Get behind those big old linemen and let them do their work.
Clock sets up, directing traffic. Only a yard by the halfback.
You got a ways to go for the first down. You're going to need a little time back there in that pocket.
He sees something in the defense. Throws it. The pass ball's incomplete.
Have a look at this big defensive lineman. He couldn't get to the quarterback, so he got his hands up and he knocked it down.
Player is back to punt. Number 32 lines up deep for the punt return. Here's the punt. He fields the punt with room to run. Still not a bad return. It's time to see what the offense can do now as they come back out onto the field.
The coverage guys got downfield quick enough to prevent anything from developing.
Backing off. Hand it off to the back. And the halfback picks up about 3.
Heck, this is a good one to call.
The corners are giving a bit of a cushion. The Rams line up in a 5-receiver set this time. He's looking, closing in with the throw, and he hits his target. What a beautiful touch pass down the field to move the chains.
You know, this guy can really get out there and run past the secondary. He's got a gear that most other guys just don't have.
Let's go, come on. Set. Hut. Hut. Catch the ball, man.
So we've reached the end of the 3rd quarter with the Cardinals ahead of the Rams 27-7. And we'll start the 4th quarter.
A smart coach would call this play.
Stay after him. Sideline, D. Hit him low.
Fault, the deep man, fakes the handoff. He surveys the field with the pass. This pass is incomplete.
Watch this. When you talk about not giving up on a play, having a motor that's always running, this is it right here. He gets a good shot at him and misses, but he comes back and he still ends up making the tackle.
They'll go from the I formation. Man in motion.
44-yard line.
Drops back. Pressure coming. Passing to the left. And he's tackled at the 41. A display of great hands on that catch.
That receiver has all the tools.
About 6 to go. Ball on the 41-yard line. Giving some cushion on the outside.
That's all you.
Throwing. Nearly intercepted. John, that went right off the defender's fingertips.
That's the thing. That was a perfect opportunity to make a big play for his defense. He lets it go as an incomplete pass rather than an interception.
Bring the pain. Bring the pain.
Dropping back. Looking downfield. The pass is picked off. Missed tackle. A lot of space in front of him. The offensive line couldn't do the job, and the pressure forced him to make a bad throw into coverage.
I tell you, you don't get a whole lot easier than that. He was right there. The quarterback makes a bad throw, and he brings it in for an interception.
Terrell, the lone back, using motion. He's taken down in the backfield by Fletcher. Not what they were looking for on that play through.
Yeah, the back just couldn't decide where he wanted to go with it. He hesitated just a little. By the time he decided where he wanted to go with it, the defense was all over him.
Club directing traffic.
Stay down. Here come the heat. We got nothing.
They give it to the halfback. That's a 3-yard gain.
Time to give it to your halfback. Tell him to look for a hole to open up inside.
Throws it. This one falls incomplete. Well, the quarterback did his part.
Yeah, and the receiver dropped it. He was either thinking about the hit that was coming or the run after the pass. But you have to think about the catch first.
Player will do his best to get this one inside their 5. Here's the kick. And he signals for the fair catch. And this one comes back out to the 20.
A smart coach would call this one.
1st and 10.
First and 10.
Hand off to the tailback. 8-yard gain.
Heck, this is a good one to call.
Arizona comes out in the quarter defense. Pressure, gets rid of it. Pass falls incomplete. That incomplete pass will bring up 3rd down. 3rd and a deuce. Ball on their own 28. The corners are backing off. Dropping back, throws it. This one falls incomplete.
Pass interference on the defense.
First and 10. Ball on their own 35. Giving some cushion on the outside. Warner gets set. Ball. The 40. Pickup of about 8.
This defense will stop him for sure.
The Rams line up in the shotgun. Backing off. Under pressure, gets the pass off. With the adjustment, he has it. Warner has just broken the 200-yard mark with that pass. Ball at about midfield. The Cardinals call a timeout. They have 2 remaining. Arizona looking for pass with only 3 down linemen and 7 DBs on the field. Holt comes in motion. Gets the handoff on the delay. Penalty marker down.
Flipping on the offense.
That won't help them.
I don't think that was part of the game plan.
Arizona doesn't want a long pass over anybody's head here, so they back up the secondary. Rolling right on time. Bruce showed great body control to get to that ball and then pull it in.
Yeah, he made sure he was in the clear, moved into position, and made the catch.
The corners playing back. The backfield is empty, and they'll go with 5 receivers. Gets the pass off, and he goes out of bounds at the 30-yard. And after conversing with his coaches upstairs, he decides to challenge this one.
And I think that's the right thing to do.
Now, it looks like he came down with it. The official will have to decide, though. And, John, what do you think? Was he in bounds?
I think he was, but remember, to reverse it, the referee has to have clear visual evidence.
The call on the field stands. The defense will be charged a timeout.
Clearly, the coach thought it could have been reversed, but it didn't turn out that way.
That's one of those calls where you just want to be sure the officials made the right call in the field. It didn't get overturned, but the coach has to feel better now that he knows it wasn't a bad call.
Again, he'll get the call. He has some room. He's at the 20, the 10.
Let me show you what happened on that run. This guy absolutely tees off on the defender. I mean, he puts him right on his back. That's about as good a block as you're going to see.
They come out in a dime package. Throwing short to his left. Another great catch, and that's lucky 7. The Rams line up in the bunch formation.
Ball on the 3-yard line.
Let's go. Come on. Fire out.
He's off again. Touchdown, St. Louis. Great rushing touchdown there.
He tucked that ball away, lowered his head, and boom, end zone.
The kicking team heads out onto the field. And it's on its way, and the extra point is good. And obviously they're happy with that drive, especially since they ended it with a touchdown.
They really were effective in what they were doing. When you can eat up that much time and drive the ball that far down the field and end up with 6 points, it's really disheartening to the defense.
Arizona is looking to extend its advantage as they take over again offensively.
On the return.
Terrell, the lone back, calling an audible now. Plummer sends a man in motion. So they'll lose yardage on that tackle by Davis.
What a play here. When you anticipate the snap count perfectly, this is what will happen. He was into the backfield on top of the quarterback before he could even get the handoff.
He sees something in the defense. Running back picks up about 4 yards.
Run it up the gut and keep that clock moving.
3rd and 11.
And here's a look at each team's success on 3rd down so far.
3rd down conversions is a keeper stat. When you convert on 3rd down, you keep 3 things. You keep your drive going, you keep their defense on the field, and you keep your defense resting on the sideline.
About a 4-yard gain there.
I don't think you have a choice. Punt the ball.
So 3 and out, and they'll line up to punt. Here's the punt. He's waving for the fair catch. The running attack was very effective on that last drive as they worked their way down the field for a touchdown. And we can expect, I think, the same thing to happen here again. Warner with a man in motion. Pass play here on first down. Closing in. Throwing. He's been one of the quarterback's favorite targets as he makes his 4th catch of the game. The Cardinals come out with 3 down linemen and 7 defensive backs. Backing off.
Here comes the heat.
Gets the pass off, and he makes the grab. He continues to add to his yardage total with that completion, giving him over 250 in the air so far. 1st and 10. Ball on the 46-yard line. Almost at the 2-minute mark now. Gets rid of it. He finds his man. Perfect pass, great catch, and that'll move the chains.
This defense will stop him for sure.
2 minutes left. Dropping back to pass on first down. Throws it. This pass is incomplete. Chavis just made a great defensive play.
He needs to do a better job putting the pass in a spot where only his guy can get it. Those tip passes can turn into interceptions pretty easily. The defense should focus on keeping the receiver from getting to the sideline, because as soon as he catches the ball, that's where he's going to want to go with it.
Dropping back. Pressure coming. Throwing. That short pass incomplete, brings up a 3rd down play.
If they get a first here, they'll need to start picking them up quick. The more downs you use to get the first, the longer it takes. And they need every second on the clock to try and make a comeback.
Gets rid of it. Incomplete. The 3rd down pass is dropped.
He's a competitor out there, and he wants the ball in pressure situations. And you can usually count on him to get the first down for you. This time, he just couldn't hang on to it.
Loosening up the coverage on the outside. Warner sets up. Dropping back. Surveying the field. Throwing. Great pass. They fail to get the first and turn it over on downs.
At this point in the game, they need a big play. Sometimes high risk equals high reward. They might try a different play next time.
This one is just about in the book. The Rams call a timeout. They have 2 left.
All you need to do here is run some clock. Run the football up the middle.
Calling an audible now. Using motion. Breaks free. The 40. Runs him over.
Flipping on the offense.
Penalties come down to discipline and maintaining it on the field. And the offense didn't show much discipline there.
And they need about 9. The quarterback gets set with only 1 back behind him. Man in motion. Breaks free. St. Louis will call a timeout here. That's their 2nd.
Feed this one to the fullback. Just have him power it through.
A little over 4 to go. Ball on their own 33. Terrell is the deep back. Looks like he's changing the play. A lot of room to work with. The 40. The 40. He's finally brought down at the 36.
Let me show you what happened on that run. This guy absolutely tees off on the defender. I mean, he puts him right on his back. That's about as good a block as you're going to see.
First and 10. Ball on the 36-yard line.
Hawkeye right. Drop back. Drop.
He sees something in the defense. McWilliams comes in motion. The Rams call a timeout. They have none remaining.
You don't want to take any chances in this situation. Just take a knee and let the clock run out.
Clover sets up.
Just go ahead and take a knee here.
St. Louis comes out in their nickel package.
33-yard line.
And time runs out. The game is over. The final score is Arizona 27, St. Louis 14. A reminder to join us next week for another exciting NFL game. This has been a presentation of EA Sports. And this is Al Michaels for our entire crew saying good night.